Welcome to Toy Bus Productions, Hot Wheel lovers, toy lovers. You're in the right place if you like that kind of stuff. Let's get right into this gigantic haul from yesterday. We got off work yesterday and got a big surprise at our local Walmart. Seen 6 of these gigantic Hot Wheel bins. I could tell they were not really went through too much, and they were still setting up 3 more that had cardboard on them. As the employees saw me digging through all these cars, they went ahead and took the cardboard off the other 3, but they were not stacked perfect. There was a couple of them that was like this in there and whatnot. Even the ones that were freshly opened, I didn't find one treasure hunt. I had, you know. But anyway, I did get a bunch of good cars. I was there for 2 hours, and another local Hot Wheel fiend came in there a little bit later. And I even gave him a treasure hunt and a couple other cars that I had because he had just gotten there. And he was a nice guy. And if he ever sees this video, he's welcome to come shopping, hang out with me sometime. And we can buy Hot Wheel cars together because that's what I'm looking for. People who's interested in the same hobby. As you know, we're going to start off with just a quick review of everything. I probably went overboard, but this is the first time all year I've even seen these, the the Grumbmobile from the Minions, Despicable Me Minions movie, which I absolutely love that hilarious movie. My son's into it as well. I did not even count how many I got, but after realizing it, I bought quite a few of these. I even gave that guy who I just met a couple of them too, because I don't try to be too selfish, and I left a few others behind. Ended up getting 8 of these. So later on in the future, if we ever get more popular and more famous to where we can gain people to trade with, that's what these are really going to be for. Not really trying to sell anything, I just like to trade for cars that I don't have. And vice versa. Should I have something you don't have, that's what I'm wanting to do. So, there's those. We are in the process of getting one of these awesome cameras to do cool shows with, but as you know, I actually found some of these. I was going to order one off of eBay because I could not find one all year, and I saved a couple more for other people. Again, I gave another one to that one dude. These go with the GoPros, so you can attach it instead of. I was going to dissect the car and put the camera on it, but this is a lot easier. I don't know when we'll actually get all that up and running. I'm hoping soon before snow falls. Got 4 of those. One of those will be open soon. I love the Batmobile, and this is my favorite car. I love that design. I'm not too fond about the blue paint, but they've already done the originals many times, so they had to do some kind of the color, right? So next year, probably green trim, right? But I wanted a Super from last year. I never did get it. And we was lucky to get 4 of these. Didn't mean to be selfish, but I did give him one of these, but I did take all the ones that was in all those bins. Out of all these bins, there was only 5 of those. Also, this is another car I have been searching for all year. Again, I don't want to buy them offline. I like to find them in person. And there's the Barbie Mobile. I think this will be a hot car in the future. Again, I also gave him a couple of these. He took 2 of them. I was like, you can have a few more if you want. And yeah, 2's enough. It was the first time he's seen them all year too, because our local area people hoard the crap out of these things. But we actually still, even after giving him 2 of them, I still managed to pull off 9 of them. There's one here that has a little bend in the card. Other than that, they're in good shape. I haven't looked to see if any of these got errors in them or anything like that. Sometimes I do. When I buy multiple cars, there's usually an error car. I haven't really thoroughly examined them yet, but I like air cars. I know some people has their mixed opinions about them. So These were not in the bins, but I went over there to look at the pegs, and it was the first time I even came across this set for the year. There's only 2 of them available. It's the Mickey Mouse set here. There's looks to be 8 of them. Disney Mickey Mouse set. And as you know, my son likes the Mickey Mouse. But these were the only cars there, so I grabbed all 3 of them. Must have been late for the pickings, but I do kind of like this one because of the silver paint. So in the future, we're going to try to get this whole set. For now, we just gotta wait until I get the others. They also had this freshly stocked. I actually watched them open the box, but there was only these 4, and then there was duplicates. So I've got to try to find the other. Looks like to be 4 more of them. I like these red, white, and blue shirt cars here. I was wearing my shirt earlier, and there's actually 10 in this set, looks like. I was wondering where the numbers were. This is 6 of 10. This is 2, 8, and 9. We'll wait until get the other set, or the other cars, to see if we can collect the whole set, but I'd say the truck is probably the best one, but we'll just have to wait and see if I can get those other 6. Picked up a couple of these 57 Chevys. I like the doll paint on them, and of course the car itself. And the plastic is black on it, so it kind of looks like it's kind of rugged. Picked up a couple of those. I love the 69 Chevelle, and I absolutely love this paint job. So I got a couple of those. Not to sound too noobish, but when I found the first one, I thought I found a super treasure hunt because the paint on them was actually pretty nice. But they're not even treasure hunts. But they're still cool little rides. Got this Surf and Turf. Again, that's a car I haven't even found for the year. It's just a regular car. And I had to get the Audi RS6 because you know how I am about them. It's the first time I've seen one of those as well. And there was only a few in that whole set of boxes. I was kind of disappointed to not find the Super, but anyway, I still bought 3 more of each of these because, as you know, that one of my last videos, I found, let's see here, several of these at another Walmart, but it was only this one car, and they were the only ones I found all year. And then to beat all, they had all kinds of them, but not a whole lot. I mean, I only left like 2 or 3 of each one of these left, so I was able to get 3 of the number 1s here. 3 of the number 3s with the Corvettes. Those are pretty awesome. The best ones, I think, this is the number 4, is the gigantic Ford F-150s. I'm liking those in this set over all of them for the most part. Got the Roadrunner 1970. And these are my second best because I just like that body muscle style. And that's number 5 of the 10. And 6 is the 1970 Pontiac Firebird, but it looks more retro than the original, but still cool design. Got 3 of those. Got 3 of these Fastmasters. I don't even know what that even is, but yeah, there's 3 of those. I actually got them out of order here. There we go. I didn't buy these. These are from that last set I got. This is the number 8. I just put them in here. I already got 9 of them, so I don't need to buy any more of them. But they did have a few of those, and obviously there's no number 2s and there's no number 9s. So these are the 10 Doom Buggies. So we got those as well. Obviously, there is a super, maybe even two supers in this set. I haven't thoroughly dug into that information, but I know there's at least one car that's a super, and there was none in those bins. I was so saddened on that, but on a plus note, even though I did let that guy have my treasure hunt, these are the treasure hunts that was in them bins, and to not exaggerate, I mean, this shows how many cars there was and this many treasure hunts in a Walmart. I may find 2 or 3 treasure hunts a year in Walmart stores. I've never found a super in my whole life in a Walmart. So this tells you they were freshly stocked. So we got the hollow back. You can see where's treasure hunt. You look down there, you can see the little silver emblem. And obviously the purple tells you. And there's also the decal on the side of it too for treasure hunt. Even though we found all these, there's only 2 of those cars. And here's another one of those. This is the one I ended up giving him. I probably should have went ahead and just gave him one of these since I have 5 of them. These are the treasure hunts. Radical Racer. I don't know where the logo is. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, it's right on the top of it in the blue paint. I know a lot of people was like, oh, treasure hunts ain't that big a deal anymore. Yeah, they're not quite as fun as the supers, but they could still be collectible. But you can see the emblem nice and bold in there. Again, these are easy to find if you're looking for them, because the car's not hiding that symbol at all. But yeah, we got 5 of these. It'd be nice to find an air car, like jacked up wheels or something. But anyway, there's this treasure hunts that we got out of the deal at 97 cents a piece or 94 cents a piece. These will be in our next, well, our future channel. We still got to do our Batman cars, which are hiding under here. We got to do those. They had the Fast and Furious set up there for this year, the 2018 series. I nabbed 2 of each. This is my favorite, and it will probably be the top dog of them all. This is the Honda S2000. As you know, everybody went crazy over the Nissan Skyline in this set. Towards the end of the year, I was able to finally get some of them. But, in my opinion, I think this is the best one. I just love the Chevelle and this weird gray polished paint. It's a good sized car, and I personally think this is the best of the set. A little early to tell which one is going to be the famous popular car of the set, but that's number 2 of 6. This is Yaw Ford right there, number 3. And number 4, of course, is the Nissan Skyline. They brought him back yet again, but just a solid black car. It's just black all over, just black. But again, who knows? That would probably be that's the best car I think in the set in terms of having one if you're ever lucky to have one. Then we got the 2009 Nissan GTR. It's okay. It's different. I'm not much of a Nissan person myself, but I'm liking the orange on the Lamborghini, so this could be one of the bigger ones too. I don't know. And again, there may not be no rare car for this year. I haven't really heard much about them, but one of those 6 bins was all Fast and Furious, so I had to dig through and get all of these. They were mixed up and whatnot. They had 2 bins full of... I have been looking and searching for this all year. They had the Z-Mac, 2 gigantic shippers, containers of them, and I dug through them all and found out they had the whole set. This is the Ford Mustang Coupe from '67. So we'll be doing a car show on those. I don't want to take too much time here, but just quick reviews of them. There's 8 in this wonderful set. There's the Camaro. There's a Barracuda in here. They all got that awesome silver paint, which is really nice. They're all muscle cars too. The 70 Buick. Got the 69 Olds. I really like how they did the retro older cars like this. Every one of them, except for the Camaro. But even in the Camaro, yeah, it actually is the original older one too. But here's the, what is that? Dodge Demon 71. As I was digging through all these, they only had one row in the bins of the number 6. It kind of scared me. I didn't know if I'd get the whole set or not. They had dozens of the other ones in those bins. And we got the Plymouth Duster, which is also another vintage older car. And also they only had one row of the 8s, which is the 68 Camaro. So all these are like between 68 and 71, body style wise, which is pretty appropriate for the 50th anniversary cars. So will these be the more harder to find cars because there was just so few in those bins? It's hard to tell. I don't know if they're just randomly stocked to the place and it just comes out like that. But they had several rows of every other car except for 6 and 8. So, I don't know. That does it for today's big hoard. Again, we bought all of this stuff yesterday. I didn't plan on buying that many cars, but I keep a little extra money on me for in case of emergency, so it paid off. We hope you enjoyed today's show, and please stay tuned for many more as we are going to be bringing more episodes now, and we hope to hear from y'all too. So, if you got any more opinions or anything, give me a shout out, and I'll be glad to see what we can do. Till then, goodbye.